What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over what I think is one of the best free-to-play decks right now, especially for this week. So it is an engineer deck. Everybody has engineer. I do understand that not everybody has Harlequin, Dryad, and Summoner, so there are some things you can change around, and there are two versions of the deck that I play. So the reason we're choosing engineer is because of the faction blessing. So this week's booster is every 60 seconds, a random unit in this faction is increased by 1, which is really good. If you have a really high ranked Tesla, then obviously Tesla is going to be better than engineer. Same thing for robot. If you have all the talents for robot, then he's going to be better than engineer. But for this video, since everybody does have engineer, a lot of people do have engineer talents, so that's my personal pick for this week's best free-to-play deck. Now, we're going to be going with the faster recharging for the extra attack speed. We'll go for conveyor. That way, after you get one part drop, you get a chance to drop another part, so you kind of stack up your parts. And then phalanx is if you have 13 or more engineers in the field, then the connections are increased by 30%. So you get 30% more damage and crit chance, which is absolutely awesome. So we do have this deck. Stay tuned. So after this first match, I will be swapping the deck to the second version. So if you want to see what that is, make sure you stay around, and don't forget to hit the like button and the sub button, guys. Let's hop into a match. So engineer's pretty simple to play. So you want all of your engineers touching, obviously, to get your stacks. And for this week's faction blessing, you actually want to let me turn my volume down because that is loud. For this week's faction, you actually want to keep not a whole lot of engineers on the board at first. That way, at 1 minute and 8 seconds, you get a tier 3 or tier 4 engineer rather than having just a random tier 2. So I like to keep maybe 2 engineers at 1 minute and 8 seconds, and then just try to level them up. Hopefully. Playing against a Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer, not the best right now. Maybe the next balance changes, she will be. So we see right here we're getting a lot of NGs, but not very many high tiers. So let's see. Obviously there won't be high tiers. So we're gonna do this. I might get rid of this NG here. I don't usually like playing like this. I like to I really want to get rid of that. Yes. We got unlucky there. We could have had a tier 5 NG. So this is what I do at the beginning. It's not the most efficient way of playing. Obviously, I could have used my Dryads and just Summoners and had a bunch of NGs, but I really wanted a high tier early. So we're going to go ahead and level them up. Puppeteer. We don't have to worry about Puppeteer, really. 2 NGs should be enough at this level to make it through the first wave. And I hope this... So I'm trying this... in-game sound for this video, and I don't know how loud it is with my earbuds on. I can't even hear myself think, so I had to take those earbuds off. It was super loud, so I might be doing some audio adjustments here. Let me know what you guys think, if it should be louder or if it's too loud or whatever. So we're sitting here, tier 4, tier 3 NG. Hopefully this hits the tier 4 NG and we get to tier 5. About 8 seconds you'll get your second level up, bonus, rank up, whatever you want to call it. I don't think we're going to have too much problems with a Blade Dancer. He is running Gadget and we're running Trainer. I only played Trainer because my Gadget's low level and Trainer is a very free to play friendly, obviously. So we got 2 tier 4 NGs, not the best. Kind of sucks. We're going to go ahead and buy out here. I actually got the game to work on the computer or PC. This is awesome. I've been trying to do that for a while. Let's see. That'll give us another tier 4 NG. We can get them connected. Obviously, I want it to be connected here. Okay. Hold off before we merge these. Could make a tier 5 NG here too. I'm actually going to do this just in case I get the level up, because we won't want them to be tier 5. If it would have hit that tier 1, I'd have been pretty salty. There we go. Well, never mind. So tier 4. Don't know what I'm thinking. It is tribunal, so we want to kill it as fast as possible. So we really need to thin this wave out. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Alright, that's good. We're not going to be playing for efficiency right now. We're just going to have to try to clear this board. Ain't good. Not good at all. I needed that to be an NG. I'm not fast at merging on the computer. I will tell you that right now. This is rough. I'm struggling. I did not mean to do that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We just do this. We're getting hit. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have even. How many do we have on the board? It's 5, 10. So we're at 10, so it's going to hit 5 of them. Not much we can do about that. That was me playing really, really, really bad. Struggling. Didn't hit our tier 6, which is great. Awesome. We'll go ahead and max out our Angie just because we started to struggle there and extra damage might come in handy. So don't judge this deck based off of the struggle that I'm having right now because it's really a lot better than I'm making it seem to be. I'm trying to see, what does he get that even levels up? Just Scrapper, so that's his only Technogenic Society faction unit. Means he's not really using the blessing because Scrapper high tier isn't really helping at all. So we're gonna pop that. We should have another one before the boss. Alright, so this is what happens when you don't play for efficiency, guys. You start struggling. I was very tempted to copy that Dryad. Tier 7 Inchi? What? That never happens. We never get a tier 7. Absolutely fantastic. Let's do this. Alright, that actually came in handy. I'm very glad that I didn't waste Harlequin. Please. Dang it, man. I needed that. Please tier 5, please. You gotta get a tier 5 Angie. I don't know why I did that. We're just gonna do this for now, just for the damage. But we need a tier 5. We need to copy that. At least they're touching. Alright, I think we're okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the faction boost, or the engineer boost. That's 13 connected, so that's the highest you can get. We're gonna build up some mana. So we're just doing that for the DPS. And then after we get some mana built up, we'll start merging these low tier Angies out of the way. There's a tier 4 we just got. Doing 70k crits, not too bad. Alright, so we're critting higher than him pretty much, or just as high. He's playing Blade Dancer. The Engie, once you get 13 and you have some high tier Engies, your DPS is pretty good. Now I have less than 2,000 crit chance, so my crit isn't way up there, so you can see that, like, obviously not all free-to-play players are going to have 2,000 crit, but a lot of people have at least 1,400 to 1,500, and Engie's very good at beating certain decks. Like Blade Dancer can't beat it if you have talents, and I don't think any of the Boreas decks can. It works really well against like Witch and Shaman because you can merge out pretty easy. This is a Warlock. Let's hope he doesn't completely sodomize us. Kill it? Yes. Let's see. This. Okay. Is that right? Alright, let's see. We're gonna do this. Okay. I can get all these Engies on the board right now. Just for the DPS. Just to see what we're critting. 75k? 75k? 77k. Not bad. About this. Board's looking pretty strong. I feel like that beat him. Old King Derek, I think he's out. Good game, buddy. It was fun. I did struggle for a little bit there, not gonna lie. I don't know what his crit chance is, but yeah. You guys, a victory. His crit chance was 1820, so fairly even on the crit chance. Level 1 gadget. That's why I wouldn't have played gadget personally. And real quick, I'll show you why I won't play gadget if my gadget's level, like low level. If you don't have level 5 gadget, you get 16% damage increase, but it takes forever to stack up. At level 5, you get the attack speed increase. At level 5, I would play Gadget. But at this point, I have a high level trainer, and trainer gives an 8% damage increase. So you're getting half the damage increase. You got a stun that does area damage and increases attack speed by 30%. So you kill your bosses really, really quickly. To me, max trainer is definitely better than a low level Gadget. It's my opinion. Now let's get into the second deck that I told you guys about. So instead of playing the mime, we swap it out with a good old pal Chemist. And I know you guys might be like, Ryan, you've played this deck 100 times on your channel. It's because it's good. He is a Technogenic Society faction unit, so he levels up all the time. So you get a high level Chemist with 13 connecting engineers, and you're critting like 200k instead of 70k. So late game, if you can get your board right with this deck, it's so much better than that last deck I played. But the problem with this deck is it is hard to get 13 engineers and to have one high level Chemist. It doesn't happen unless you have good RNG. Now, if you can get lucky on a merge or something, obviously, which is all RNG, but it can be difficult. Now, it does require a little bit of skill. You got to know when you're at your best deck. If I have 10 tier 2s and 3 tier 4 engineers, it might not be my best interest to merge those tier 2s and try to get higher tiers. Because if you merged 4 engineers out and you end up with 2 more Chemists, it can cause you to lose. So it's my only recommendation is pay attention to your board. Now that was dumb of me because I forgot I'm playing Chemist, so it can get leveled up as well. So oops. We are gonna do this. We're gonna stay there, so that way we get at least a tier 3 Chemist or a tier 4 engineer from that first one. Because kind of playing around at the start can make the game way better for you. So we are playing against a Scrapper Inquisitor, so that's gonna be it's a pretty good deck, obviously. I love playing an Inquis Scrap, but I wonder if Chemist in that deck that he's playing would be better than Bombardier. I can see Chemist working well in that deck too. Might have to try that in the next video. Might have to. Sorry I don't upload as much anymore, guys. It's been, with all the iOS issues that Rush was having, it really kind of... I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to, like, get updates for this game again. And I was kind of just like, there's no point in me spending all this time making videos and stuff if they're not even going to be able to fix their issues. So if they got it fixed, we're back. Hopefully they stay. So we're going to, at 8 seconds... should get us another upgrade. Hope it hits the tier 4 Engie. That'd be nice. Okay, so we didn't get that one. I'm gonna go ahead and buy out. If you're wondering the best tactic to play with this deck, it is to use all of your summoners, or not summoner, yeah, Harlequins on your summoner. So I did that so I can merge that out real quickly. I don't want to screw myself. I'm gonna merge that out too. I'm gonna do this because YOLO. Let's see if we can get this perfect deck built up. We're just gonna merge them. Oof. I think this is gonna be a good idea for us. That right there. Now, it's getting a little close. We might end up getting hit by Bedlam if I don't fix my board. We've got the tier 5 Chemist, which is the only reason I did that, but we need some more Engies, for sure. Like, if we don't get some more Engies, we're in trouble. That's gotta be an Engie. Got to be an Engie. Please, tier 3 Engie. So sad, man. Come on, please. Tier 2 Engie. Okay, that works. That helps us a little bit. We'll get a tier 3 Chemist, or level 3 Chemist, just so get that little bit more DPS. Please, another Engie. Yes, that's perfect. That's it there. Alright, come on. Come on, Engie. Don't get hit by this Bedlam Engie. Do not get hit. We need this to be an Engie. The middle tile needs to be an Engie, please. This might work in our favor. Maybe that one. Nothing's working in our favor. All right, boys. This is it. Moment of truth. Can we kill it fast enough? We can't kill it fast enough. That is so sad. That is so sad. We did get the tier 5 Engie there, but that does not make up for it. All right. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do that. We're going to get us a tier 5 Engie again. That did hurt, man. We had a really good board if we could have killed Bedlam faster right there. Oops. What happens when you're bad at Rush Royale? Stuff like that happens. Alright, and here's what I'm talking about when you get all those chemists. There's nothing you can do about it. I'll do this. Probably shouldn't do that, but tier 4, okay. All of our engineers are Harlequin, which is bad. I really need this one connected. Gotta be connected. We're not going to die to virus, so if we're okay. Come on. Come on. Connect. The only problem is I hope we can survive through the virus. Alright. Now we can focus on leveling these guys up. Hopefully virus doesn't cause us to lose the next wave. The only thing I'm worried about. Alright, we can't merge them out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't have bought this. Why did I buy that? Okay. He's struggling too, and he just got another Inquisitor. Obviously he's going to use Scrapper on it. Okay. His DPS is low. He may not survive. Jeez. Okay, we're just gonna have to. Come on, Engies. My tier 5 Engie can't move, man. Dude is struggling. Engie, go. We need damage. And more. We need more damage. Alright, I think it's gone. Alright, yeah, we're good. I think we just lose here, to be honest with you. I think that might be GG. Alright, it is a Warlock. I'm not gonna kill it fast. That's fine. That actually kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. Not that bad. Gonna heal. Nope. Cool. Ugh. So difficult right now. Figuring out what to do. That helps a good bit. Get rid of one of these. Yes, that's where the good RNG comes into play. Problem is we don't have a high tier chemist. He's not maxed either. That might be game for us. These. Either a summoner or a dryad or a harlequin. Anything but that. Come on, man. That'd be GG for us. Well, your boy struggled and it caused a defeat. But it was close. It was close. I guess if you have Scrapper, you could play Inquis, and that'd be another good deck you could try for free to play. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike. I hate to say it, but for real, guys, I do appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next video.